Hi, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. I am your host, resident day trader, and your brother in the struggle. The name is Hassan, and I'm here to go over my trades for the day. Yo, Green Day up 6R. 6R on the day, only two trades, 2 for 2. Oh, man. Y'all know it's been a struggle, man. A day like this was so needed. So needed, man. A really nice deposit into the bucket of confidence and the trading account for sure. Let's get to it, man. So my first trade was on MMM 3M, and this is one that's been on my radar. I actually watched a YouTube video of a guy talking about this for a swing trade, kind of a long-term thing. So I've just been watching it, and I might even got called out on the scanner this morning, but I think maybe when this candle broke up, it called out on the scanner. And so I pulled it up, and I really like this type of candle for the first candle. It kind of establishes a level of support right off the open. And of course, I'm always looking for things to hold or break over the top of the range as well. And so it did this, tested the downside and got bought up. And then another little candle there. And then we got this nice move up over the opening range. And this level here is yesterday. It was this. Okay, no, I think this is just the candle I drew above today's range. And we make a high. And then we come back down and test VWAP and hold VWAP for a higher low. So what do? I buy the next candle to make a high, stop under the low, and it was a long ride, but I probably could have just taken out 2R. I was holding this longer because the average range on this was like $1.50 to $2. And so I thought it could easily get up to 97. And I just wanted 96.89. Closest it got to that was 84. And it didn't get to my 3R target, but I did raise my stop, so I got stopped out at 2R. It took all day. Hindsight, I could have just taken out when it retested the high it made here, or retested this high. But I was waiting for the breakout. Usually on the third time it goes, and it did. It just didn't go very far. So this would have been a good time to tighten up my stop. Me and Ben were talking about ending volume, which was this candle here. This is usually a great sign to move to get out of the trade. Usually you get volume at the beginning of a move and you get volume at the end of a move. And hindsight, that's what this was. So I definitely could have moved my stop up really tight and captured a little more than 2R. But I'm totally happy with the trade. I managed it. I feel like I managed it very well. I could have looked to add just to kind of increase my leverage and increase my opportunity to getting more out of the trade. But, I was just playing it cautiously. And I'm fine with the results. Totally fine with that. So, yeah, great trade on 3M. But here is the home run on Cake. Check this out, man. So my guy's signature came into the live stream today, and he mentioned that he was trading Cake. And I immediately like the chart. I like it. I have no problem with it selling off and then showing that we have some support down here and some buyers coming in. And then we break over the opening range. That's my favorite type of setup. We trade clearly over and close over multiple candles over the opening range. And then not a bad pullback at all, man. Pretty shallow retracement. And we start making narrow candles once we get to VWAP. Perfect setup. When you see this setup, for me, I have to take it. I have to take this setup. There's no question whether or not I'm taking this setup. And so I got in on the next candle to break a high over this candle. Let me zoom that in. Got in over this candle as soon as it broke over that candle. Stop under the low. And yeah, it got a little scary right in here, man. But I didn't care. You got to take the setups that meet your criteria. You have to. So I was, hey, this is what I'm supposed to do. So I did it, put my stop where it was supposed to go, and I waited. And it was perfect. It came back to test that level one more time, held 36.60, which is, I had my stop at 36.59, so it was very close to stopping me out. And then it just made a nice smooth run up to the top. I was almost about to sell half at high of day, but I like this test of the opening range right here, and it just, all this volume came in. I feel like if it broke over that volume, it would be able to keep going. So I held it, and it broke over, made a new high. Little pullback here, which could have been an opportunity to add, but it was all good. Came up, made another high, higher low, and bang. My target was 37.87. The high of day was 37.89. So we pretty much top ticked this stock for 4R. And look, it downtrended the whole rest of the day. This was literally the best place to sell this stock. It was great. It worked out very well. Man, super stoked on this trade. And this trade, I took profit on this trade way before Triple M. So, that probably helped out my patience too, knowing that I already have 4R in the bank. I moved my stop up to break even pretty early on, and then once we got up here, I moved my stop up to 1R, and then once we broke that high, I went ahead and moved my stop up to 2R. So it wasn't really, much risk on the table. Now you see, after it stops me out, it's wanting to run back up. But hey, man, I'm not mad at all, man. I did what I needed to do, managed the trade well. Maybe I could have not moved it up past this lower high. I was feeling a way about doing that, but I just wanted to have that solid 2R. This would have been $45 if I stopped out where I had my stop sitting here. So it's whatever, man. The day was getting really far into the day, so it was time to get out. Man, feels great though. You just got to stick to your rules. My big thing today was to never buy a lower high. I didn't do that. I was patient. Thankfully, the SPY had a nice strong day, and those are the days where I shine. I'm a long trader, so when the market is going long, it's all good for me. Man, really great day. Was very disciplined. Only traded 2 tickers, and man, we up 6R, baby. Anyway, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and tomorrow's Friday. Hopefully it'll be a fun Friday. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning around 9:20 market time. Hope to see you there. Peace.